Good morning and welcome to Herb Oracle Podcast, botanical divination with herbs, essences, flowers, and trees with your host, Herbal Marie. Let's start the day off pulling some oracle cards and getting a few messages. We can shoot the shiitake in a spiritual way-ish. And if you follow me on Instagram, I'll post a pic of the cards at Herb Oracle. Thanks so much for joining me. Here we go. Hey, what's up, y'all? We made it to Friday. And it's actually Friday. We're doing the Friday podcast on Friday. It's 9:48. I've been up, though, like all morning. But man, I love laying in bed in the morning. Like the fan was in the window, blowing in all this cold air. And I just wanted to bring the covers up to my chin, and just stay in bed a little bit longer. So anyways, and then I did all my other my pre-morning things, before I even get to you. I record a little show on my YouTube called Hack, the Morning Hack. And you might like it. You might like to hang out with me on my YouTube. We just look at some art, daily art, some words of the day. We talk about a few exercises that we can do for our bodies. And then we usually do a spell. We go over the spell of the day at llewellyn.com. I think that's basically it. Oh, we pull a tarot card too. Yeah, it's good. But today's was a little bit longer because I got a little off on a tangent. Sometimes I do that. All right, so thanks for hanging out with me again this week for our 30-second herb of the week, chamomile. What a great herb. The week was a little choppy for me in my personal life, but look, here it is, Friday. We're back on track. No sweat, right? I literally spent the last 15 minutes throwing cards all over the damn place. Like, I have never shuffled decks as either sloppily or the decks themselves were crazy. So I have quite a few cards for you. A new random card to give you. Something different than later on. I'm gonna do a Sacred Vision Oracle for you. But I found these little, like, almost children's deck. And they're not children's. They're for adults. But they look real jovial and juvenile. They're by Lynn Gordon. And I actually had to have them combined into one fat little deck. 52 ways to simplify your life. And 52 great escapes from the rat race. I found them at Goodwill one time. I was so excited to find cards at Goodwill. And they're just like little playing cards. But then on the backs of them, they're from 1997, like they're older cards, but they're just kind of cute. So I pulled you one of those. You got a hypnotic language, a flower whisper, a botanic whisper, a magical herb, then the Sacred Vision, a soul flower, and then we'll end with an Andara crystal activation. I know, right? Like, let's take it easy today. No thanks. Who wants to take it easy? My throat? Maybe, but I can't stop, won't stop. So I'm nursing my it's not my throat. I need to stop saying it's my throat. My throat feels fine. It is my right ear and my right, like, tonsil and the side of my right side of my tongue. So anyways, it just hurts and I can't eat food. That's all. So I'm going to have to get myself a protein shake today somewhere at Sheets or somewhere so I don't pass out. So I'm drinking lots of plant medicine, drinking lots of tea. Spirit told me to take some slippery elm. I'm going to do that too. I have some powder. I was like, yeah, you're right. That would be a good idea. I love it when I can hear Spirit. So anyways, let's get you a number for these decks, and then you can know what pile you want to pick. You are absolutely more than welcome to hang out for all of them and just be a greedy little bugger and get as many messages as you can for this weekend. Now, the first pile is claiming the number 32. 32, number 5. Number 5 is the number of change. Hold on. That was too many cards that fell out for this. See, that was how I've been shuffling today. Just sloppy. Now, the middle pile is 52. So we've got 32 and now 52. 5 plus 2 is 7. I guess I know what pile I'm going with. And, good Lord, and the last pile is 17. So 32, 52, or 17. 32, 52, or 17. I like them all, but I feel like the middle pile's for me. Although 17, that's a great number. Maybe if you're into the whole Q and on, you should go with the third pile, because 17. Q is the 17th letter in the alphabet. If you're looking to change shit in your life, maybe you should go with the first pile, because 32, 3 plus 2, number 5. It's a number of change. And I'm just going to go with the middle pile. But, you know, I get something from every single card that we flip over. I literally get something from every second and minute that we hang out. So I want to thank you for giving me a platform and an audience in your ear and your heart. And did you hang out with me last night for the trees? This is a little different sound quality because I was up in my bedroom, but I just knew I wanted to hang out with the trees, and I am so glad that we did. All I can be in my life is so glad. Put that on a t-shirt. So glad, period. That's it, right across the tits, so you don't have to wear a bra. I really love t-shirts that cover my tits. Please place the printing so that I don't have to wear a bra. That's all I'm asking. Sometimes I'll buy a t-shirt just because I like the placement of the picture. I might not even like that picture, but I don't have to wear a bra with that shirt, and I like that. Well, I don't have to wear a bra anytime. That's my choice. But anyways, you hear me. And we've also been hearing chamomile all week with these beautiful affirmations. So let's do our affirmations one more time and then get to these fantastically varied. There's so many different colors peeking up for me, in front of me, from these piles. I think they're going to be fun. I think they're definitely going to be fun, and maybe even soothing and playful and calm. We'll see. Here's chamomile. Thank you, chamomile. This affirmation minute is brought to you by our peaceful and playful herb of the week, chamomile, and I dedicate them all to you. Thank you. I am calm. I relax into the warm comfort of my inner space. I nurture my inner child. I give myself lots of time to play. I soothe my emotions. I am stable in my serenity. I am calm. I relax into the warm comfort of my inner space. I nurture my inner child. I give myself lots of time to play. I soothe my emotions. I am stable in my serenity. And so it is. I still don't know exactly even what I said. Our herb of the week, peaceful and playful? Oh, playful. Maybe I said playful. You know, when you can't read your own handwriting, sometimes I'm like, what did I say? I can't hear my own voice sometimes. Okay, all right. Peaceful and playful. Okay. I sort of slurred through it. I didn't understand what I was saying. Did you like chamomile? I like chamomile. I like being calm. I love being nurtured. I love being held in the warm comfort of my inner space. Absolutely. And I sure as fuck love being stable. So on that note, let's get to the first pile here. Number 32. I kind of feel like I need to make some of these cards move to the side. This is a lot of cards. So we've got 32. We've got our hypnotic language. Did I mention that? You're going to get a hypnotic language. Then you're going to get it's either a 52 Great Escape or 52 Ways to Simplify Your Life, but it's basically a card probably going to tell you something to let go of or to stop doing or maybe something to start to simplify. Oh, I'm trying to peek here. Then you have a Botanic Whisper, a Flower Whisper, Magic Herb. What is this? Magical Herb by Sherilyn Darcy. See, I have to scrunch these a little bit. The first layout, I don't know what the heck I'm doing here. Then you have this amazing Native American man. I can see it already because the picture is on one side and the words are on the other. So I don't like how I've laid these out at all. Not one bit. Oh well, I'm going to put the soul flower at the caboose because I love the dandelion seeds floating in the air. But yeah, so I can see your card here. It's a Native American man, and he's holding an egg that's been cracked open, and he's releasing and looking up in the air, and there's a beautiful butterfly. And he's wearing a really cool headpiece that has like antlers and feathers and colorful ribbons, and he's wrapped up in a really beautiful like blanket shawl thing with stripes, kind of stripes, black and white and a little bit of red. I would like that blanket. All right, so anyways, it's gonna be good. You ready? That only took me 2.5 minutes to put cards on the table. 32, change. Butterflies, those are such a, when you see a butterfly on an oracle card or in your own life, let it let you think of transformation in your own life, right? Think of how a butterfly transforms, like literally from a fat ass caterpillar to a beautiful, lighted being of just, I don't know, joyfulness. Like when you see a butterfly flitting, it's just like so joyful. All right, ready? Where do we start? 32. I just want to ask you before we get going, what if you did resonate with the number 32 because you like the idea of change, positive change? What is it in your life that you're ready to work on or let go of? Or what would you like to invite into your life that could be new and different? So just keep that in your mind as you're hearing your messages. I want to start out with your flower whisper. When a flower doesn't bloom, you fix the environment in which it grows, not the flower. All right, so there we go. There's the vibe. So if you're not blooming in your life right now, it's actually maybe not so much you that needs fixed at this point. Although I personally think everything's an inside job, right? Okay, but let's say you're like, listen, I have done everything I can inside of me. Well, are you trying to grow in good soil? Like, where are you at? Where are you living? Who are you with? What's in your garden? Does your soil need amended? Do you need to add some fertilizer to your soil? Like if you're not blooming, you don't need to fix your hair anymore, right? You don't need to mess with the flower. You need to figure out, maybe you need a multivitamin. Like, do you need some nutrients? Do you need spiritual nutrients? Do you need energetic nutrients? Do you need something in your life that uplifts you? Are you trying to bloom in a vat of poison? No offense to your household and your family life, but is it poisonous? I mean, when the flower doesn't bloom, you fix the environment in which it grows, not the flower. So something to think about, like in your own personal life. All right, let's get your little card, your little card. It says the getaway car. Yep, So you got the getaway car. So yeah, right off the bat, the vibe is you kind of do need to get away. Like you're not blooming, and it's not like we're blaming anybody. It's not their responsibility to fix. I'm just saying, you're just noticing, hey, maybe this isn't the perfect environment for me, right? Or maybe I need to just get away for a little bit to separate myself, because honestly, I can survive in any environment, and so can you. But sometimes it's really helpful to get out of the drama or the bullshit, or just get away so you can reset yourself. So you got the getaway car, and it's this lady, her hair's flying. It's a convertible. It's a pink convertible. And here's what's on the back. I'll just read it to you. Take it or leave it. Finding it hard to anticipate the smash-ups and potholes at your office? Take yourself away, far away, in your fantasy vehicle. Specialized auto rental agencies exist in most major cities, and for the $100 a day, you can race along the coastline in a convertible or tear up some mountain terrain in a deluxe sports utility vehicle. So anyways, it's telling you to rent a car and just go for a drive, get away. In either case, the change in scenery will clear those work cobwebs out of your head. For one day's lease, you can drive off into the sunset in style, just the happy ending you deserve. If cars don't appeal, lease another kind of adventure, a jet ski, a kayak, a hot air balloon ride. Enjoy the excitement of the unexpected without the burden of ownership. So you got the getaway car, and it's right above, when a flower doesn't bloom, fix the environment in which it grows. Well, this is saying just get out of the environment for a day. Like really, get away for the day. Get away for the day. That's something that you can do to really change the momentum of what's like if the office life ain't good or the home life, why don't you get away for the day? Distance yourself. Let things calm down. Give yourself some fun. Your hypnotic language and your cardamancy message is the Queen of Diamonds. The Queen of Diamonds. And the hypnotic word says, your unconscious ... mind ... So we'll read about that. Let me just see what the Queen of Diamonds. The Queen of Diamonds says, woman who loves to party and gossip, flirty, light blonde woman. So there's a light blonde woman in the convertible getaway car. So you might have, your week might have some, you might be the woman who loves to party and gossip and is feeling flirty, or there could be a character in your life that's the Queen of Diamonds like that. Maybe. All right. Let's talk about your hypnotic word. Your unconscious mind. This is a very clever pattern that permits you to insert the statement that the client is unconscious. But then you pause and add mind, which changes the entire meaning. You can say to someone, now I know you're in a trance, but your unconscious mind can help you go even deeper. So I guess this is going to serve us when we're a bunch of hypnotists at our hypnosis center, at the Crone Hypnosis Center. Now I know you're in a trance, but your unconscious mind can help you go even deeper. Do you know how I'm always finding typos and grammatical errors? There's one on this card. But I'm not going to be nitpicking. I'm just going to let you know that's what your hypnotic word is, and you got the Queen of Diamonds, and it doesn't really work into your reading right now. But let's continue on and we'll see if it does. Hey, if any Friday, I'm always open to the fact that these messages might not make any sense, But today, especially, the way the cards were literally flying out of my hand, on the table, off the table, onto the floor, decks literally just chunking themselves. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? So I have no idea what to expect today. And I forgive myself if I wasn't in a good receiving place, but it was really nuts getting these piles together. All right, you got myrrh. Now, we've seen myrrh a lot the past couple weeks, and I just wonder if it's because I so badly want to get some myrrh oil. But it might also be because of like new moons and full moons and changes in your life. Myrrh is about beginning and ending and offering, right? What are you offering in your life? So I know you got the getaway card. I know you got the flower whisper that is indicating that your environment is less than ideal. But you still have to evaluate yourself and see, what are you adding to the mix? Okay, so if it's a little dramatic and gossipy and crazy or whatever, what are you adding to the mix? How are you adding to that energy? You know, you have to always be understanding that you are a co-creator, and you cannot blame anybody. Now, what's kind of interesting is your hypnotic word said your unconscious mind, but they use the you are unconscious. You are unconscious mind. I don't know. See, that's psychologists screwing with your head right there, and grammar. But anyways, my point is that said unconscious, and so does myrrh. The negative attributes of the myrrh card are unconscious, foolish, and unholy. So maybe it's like you're not being as conscious as you need to be in your life. Just something to think about. But myrrh wants you to say, I offer gratitude for the sacred truth that there are no true endings, only new beginnings. So you did pick 32. That is a number of change, in my opinion. And here we have, you know, you don't really need to feel like you're ending anything. Just you're only having new beginnings, new beginnings, new beginnings. So don't feel bad if you need to leave, or you want to leave, or you want to start something new, or you want to get away. You might be really desiring a new beginning. Now, on that note, I want to flip over our Native American man and see what you got. You got number 4. You got prayer. Petitioning the Supreme Court. This is a South card, so it's red, and it's all about prayer. Prayer is a petition. You are asking for something. And this desire gives birth, the egg, which is the egg in the picture, to hope, the butterfly. So the butterfly is symbolizing hope, the egg is symbolizing the birth, and it has all come from your desire and your prayer. You direct this request to a greater power, the Creator, knowing that you might not get what you want, but get what you need. Move into a cocoon of silence and be still. Then offer your prayer. Just as a flower blooms and the fragrance is released, joy finds you, and you are released like a butterfly in beauty and freedom. You are being initiated, and your choice is which gateway to enter. So I see your path now. I mean, you do have to go somewhere. You have to go within and maybe decide where you are going. Maybe it's just to get away for a day. Maybe it's a whole new beginning. Maybe it's a completely different environment because the one that you have been growing in, you are not blossoming, you are not blooming, and you realize that you need something different. So you have been asking the Creator for change, and now it is being delivered. You are being initiated, and it is your choice which gateway to enter. It is your choice. So I love that, like, the Mer lady and this Indian guy are literally back to back. She's a bit smaller, so she's just like on his shoulders. But they both have their backs together and their hands are outward. So she's offering and he's releasing. He is focused on the birth of that new hope. And she is offering exactly what she wants to receive. You have to understand that whatever it is that you want, that you're asking for, that's actually what you also have to offer. I know it's like ass backwards, but it makes sense, because if you're asking for more love, you have to offer more love. If you're asking for adventure, you have to offer the vibration of adventure within you as well. So let's see what herb you got. You got elder, number 8, with a message of change. So you definitely got change going on with this first pile. But it really is up to you. You get to decide. And I feel like you're going, oh, I don't want to decide. I just wish it would be shown to me, or I just wish I would know, or I just wish it would happen. Okay, but this is your lesson. You're the one in the driver's seat. You're the one in the getaway car. You're the one turning the wheel. Take responsibility for your choices. Now, Elder says it is time for change, transitions, and developments. Perhaps something has had its time and needs to come to an end. Learn from the past. Take what you need forward with you, and do so with the knowledge that hesitation or resisting will only cause additional pain and draw out the inevitable. So if you know that you should leave, just leave. Quit dragging it out. It's only going to cause more pain. It's just time to go, and you know it. Regeneration is possible now for those wishing and willing to plant themselves and their plans elsewhere. All right, so the cards cannot be any more obvious to you. You need to uproot and replant somewhere else. This is so fun and obvious. I know it might be like hard though. I feel like it's hard for you. Or just like, oh God, I can't believe I actually have to do this. Well, you know you've needed to. It's pretty fucking obvious. So now's the time. So if you are willing to plant yourself and your plans elsewhere, replant, regeneration is possible. So the advice from Elder is to look to your true inner self, to find what it is you not only desire, but require. So your prayers are, like the native card, the sacred card said, are from your desires. And Elder is saying, yeah, and it's really not just your desires, but what you require. So connect and look to your true inner self for that. So anyways, that's all I'm gonna get from that book. I'm gonna flip over your soul flower and your Andara crystal. You got iris for inspiration, and you got this. Okay, what's really cool is the iris is like a purpley flower, but the background is like this light aquamarine color, and that's the color of your Andara crystal. It's this beautiful aquamarine turquoise, but light. It's gorgeous, and it matches the background to your iris, and it's called the Andarian Angel. So I'm going to read Iris, and then I'll read Andarian Angel for you, and I wish you the best of luck and confidence and courage to make these changes in your life. Remember, there are no true endings, only new beginnings. So myrrh, put a little myrrh, get yourself some myrrh essential oil. Please, I want some so bad, so wear it for me. It's so good. It's so grounding. It could be a real good oil for you to stabilize you when you're making these changes. I feel like this is a definite relocation. You have to. And you know it. You know what I'm talking about. So whether it's your job or your living situation, or you're in the city and you know that it's just not the right energetic place for you, get out of town. Really, get to small town living. If it's something like that, something big has to change. All right, here's Iris. I hope you find the inspiration, and I definitely, from me to you, honey, I hope that you have the courage and strength to do this if it is right for you. Iris encourages you to cultivate the beauty within so you can better create and express it in the world around you. Her deeply restorative energy helps revitalize your connection to divine guidance, helping you to discover your true passions and allowing inspiration and creativity to flow. So it's just that point of your life that if you are just feeling so stifled and you're not blooming, and you know damn well you'd be better off somewhere else where you can be more creative, more inspired, just have room to bloom, it's time to make that change. An Andarian angel gives you this activation. My aqua energy opens, balances, and activates your throat center, supporting you to speak your truth. Communication is vital for healthy relationships, so say what you feel. Early experiences can shape who we become. Allow my nurturing aqua essence to sink deep into your cellular memories to purge you of past traumas and hurts that you have done to others and others have done to you. Release all that does not serve and emerge light and free. Oh my gosh, what a beautiful reading. So it literally takes you right up then to the butterfly who has broken out of the shell, who has listened to her inner guidance, who has prayed and asked for what she desires and requires. And the change is you must get out of trauma now. You must let go of your past hurts. And so you may have been in this situation for a really long time, but honey, you are not confined to it. You are not committed to it. If it is unhealthy, or if it's just even holding you back in any way, it's time to fly free. It's time to emerge light. And when we look at the elder on the change card, the elder is lit. Like, it's beautiful. It's got all these little light rays behind it. So now it's time for you to get away in your pink convertible and emerge light and free. All right, so that first pile, man, it always gets so much attention. Okay, this one might get a lot of attention too, because I'll just tell you right away, Mother Mary is here. Mother Mary is here on a bright red macaw bird, a picture of Mother Mary, and it has a butterfly and a feather and talons and a polka dot bead and a bell. It's a really interesting bundle. I guess that's probably a bundle. So number 52, this is the number I resonated with. I had to. I didn't have a choice. 5 + 2 = 7. Although I do love the number 17 too, so I'm excited about our third pile. But this is number 52. And let's jump into your little I don't know what even to call this, because it's either a rat race, escape from the rat race, or simplify your life. Let's see what fun little card you got. You got simple systems, in and out. There's a little lady with a bun and glasses, kind of looks like a librarian, or me. When I put my hair up, I look like that. Like a big old puffy bun on the top of your head. And she's got two piles, in and out. Simple systems. So good. I like this. This is an encouragement. This is probably from the Ways to Simplify Your Life deck by Lynn Gordon. And Karen Johnson is the illustrator. So they're really fun pictures. So simplification of your life, right? I love things being organized and clean and everything in its place and a place for everything. Why the fuck not? Like, why the fuck not have your house cleaned up? Like, I'm to the point now where, like, I just love a clean house. I love an organized house. I love knowing where my car keys are. Like, I have one purse, you guys. Here's my simple system. I have one purse. One. It's black. I use it all year long. I've thought about going with something smaller, but this purse has served me for so many years. And I searched and searched for the perfect purse that would hold my phone, hold all this other, you know what I mean? Had a place for everything in its place. My point is, I always know where my car keys are because I hook them. It has a place for me to hook my keys. My keys are either in the ignition or hooked on my purse. Never anywhere else. Like, you can create these simple systems for yourself so that you just feel more put together in this world, you know? And so, yeah, I know, like, you might be like, oh my God, only one purse, but, yeah, but if you're switching purses all the time, tell me honestly, how many times have you forgotten your lip balm or your wallet, or you don't know where your keys are, or you didn't completely switch over from one purse to the other? I mean, if you can keep it together, that's fine, but I just felt like the simpler everything in my life is, the better. So yeah, minimalism. I was just talking about on the blog, herboracle.blogspot.com. Simple things and minimalism has totally romanced me over the years. And I just love things to be functioning. That's how I can do podcasts. That's how I can do videos. Because I get it simpled down. I get it, so it just flows in and out of my life real easy. All right, so let's see what the card says. Stop stumbling over your own disorganization and put a couple of simple organizational systems into place. Follow the life of a piece of paper in your home to diagnose where your organizational bottlenecks are worst. Spend a day addressing this through baskets, files, and boxes. If organization is not your strength, enlist someone who gets giddy at the thought of taming chaos to help you put a system together. So yeah, if you've got like papers everywhere, you got bills sticking out of here and there, and it is disarrayed, my friend. It is a fucking mess. It's time to clean it up. All right, let's see what the hypnotic language says. It's the Ace of Hearts, and it's can you feel ... Can you feel? Hypnosis is largely a kinesthetic or feeling state. This simple question shifts the subject attention to their physical body and their emotions. It is a powerful way to get him out of his head and into a deep trance. So if I was hypnotizing you and I wanted to get you into a deeper trance, I might say to you, can you feel your shoes wrapped around your feet? And the sense of your tongue inside your mouth? And can you feel a sense of profound relaxation. Ooh, so I love that it said profound relaxation because that ties in with your disorganization. If your house is, I'm so sorry to talk to you like this, but if your house is a clusterfuck of cluttered just nonsense, how does that make you feel? How does it make you feel when you can't find the paper that you need? How does it make you feel when you can't find the keys to your car and you're 5 minutes late? I mean, I'm just trying to help you out here. Like, you got to get organized. You got to get organized. You'll feel more relaxed. You'll love your house more. You'll love your purse more. If all it has in it is what you need and it's clean and it's orderly and you can reach in there and find your lip balm right away. I'm just telling you, honey, you'll love it. Now, the Ace of Hearts is all about love, joy, home, friendship, and the beginning of a new romance. So isn't that funny? I literally said that minimalism romanced me, and maybe minimalism is going to be your new romance. Maybe your life path right now is going to get a little cleaner, a little tidier, a little more organized, and definitely more enjoyable because of it. Now, if you can't handle it, ask a friend to help you. But it's just like, you got to start, honey. You got to start, because the weather is going to get us more inside sooner, right? We're going to be fall and winter before we know it. And if you take the time now to clean up your nest, you will enjoy being inside so much more. And then you'll be like me. Like, I have fresh flowers on the table. I got some at Aldi's for $3.99. And the table's clean. Everything's clean. And there's fresh flowers on the dining room table. Like, who lives here? Honey, I do. Your flower whisperer says, don't be like the rest of them, my friend. Don't be like the rest of them, my friend. So even if everyone in your life is disorganized and overwhelmed and doesn't have their shit together, you don't have to be like that. You can rise above and get yourself together and get yourself simplified and make your life so easy and so enjoyable. So don't be like the rest of them, my friend. All right, let's see what your botanic whisper, your essential oil. You get black pepper. You're going to need it. You're going to need it. Stamina, strength, and fearlessness. Now, the reversed aspects that it might help you clear away: envy, sloth, demotivated. So if your cluttered house makes you feel like so slothy, slow and slothy and unmotivated and lethargic, and you just walk into the room and that room, it's so messy, it just sucks all of your energy just like that. It's just the biggest vampire in your life. That's what I'm saying. You got to start taking care of your space. Just like our first pile said, like, if the flower ain't blooming, you got to change the environment. That applies here too. Like, if you are exhausted and overwhelmed in your own home, you have to change that. You have to clean it up. So you'll need stamina and strength and probably a little fearlessness. And so black pepper is here to help you. She says, and she wants you to say to yourself as well, I fearlessly venture forth, secure in the knowledge that I have a never-ending reserve of strength that can be summoned at my will. So if you want more energy and you want more flow in your house, in your life, and in your being, in your physical body, we've got to summon it. We've got to use our will and say, I know I have a never-ending reserve of strength, that if I want it, it's there. And I will fearlessly venture forth, secure in that knowledge. that I can summon this energy and bring it forth. And I'm just telling you, you'll love it. You will love it. That's why I can so confidently tell you to clean up your pigsty, because I know it will benefit you. I know it because I did it. Honey, you're my honey. Apparently, Pile too, you are my honey. Honey, I was a pig. Totally overwhelmed, hoarding, crafty madness everywhere, but to the point that it was insane. And I went from one extreme to the other. And that's how I know that you can do it too. All right, your herb is ginkgo with flow. So it's number 21. Yeah, energy flow. That's what feng shui is all about. That's what minimalism is all about. That's what decluttering is in simple systems. Having good flow. So having stamina and strength requires good flow, right? The energy in your life has become stagnant, and now it's time to be romanced by simplicity and minimalism and cleanliness and orderliness. And if you want your finances to be in order, your life needs to be in order too. You know, orderliness. Cleanliness is godliness. And if you want all the gifts and blessings to flow into your life, well, they need to be able to get in the front door, okay? So you got to clean up your space, and definitely start with your entryway. Definitely start, that's what I would recommend. If your whole house is completely messed, start with your entryway and work your way in the house, literally. So as you enter your house, start with that room. If you can't do the whole house at once, start with your entryway, start with your porch, start with, like, I walk in to the shoe room, we call it the shoe room, the entryway, and then the kitchen. And so I place great value on keeping my kitchen clean and orderly, because it's the first thing that I see when I walk in my home. And then, then you just keep on cleaning. But you want that energy to flow. And when you get rid of stuff in a room, it provides more space for your energy and creativity to flow within you. And once your energy is flowing in your house, then it's flowing in your body and it's flowing in your mind. And not only are you happy and calm and peaceful and romanced, but now you're like bringing in good ideas. You're bringing in more happiness. You're bringing in the things that you want in your life. So Ginkgo wants to say to you, if you are challenged in any way, then you are being offered hope and the resilience required. There is the possibility of achievement if you simply go along with the flow. But you need to be patient, as things must take their natural course and time. Although this is the case, balance still has to be found, and perhaps some moderation should be practiced to help find it. You may discover that looking more closely at your personal motivations and your recent reactions will lead to a greater understanding. This is a period of rest and a recharge. Could be of value right now. So yeah, you're going to get recharged because you're going to clean your dirty ass house. All right, I'll quit harassing you. Let's bring in Mother Mary. And it is also number 21. So you got 21 and then 21 again. This is a message of passion. When you are down, look up. This is a northern card, so it's colored white on the back. And it has a message for you. Who the hell's weed whacking outside my window? It has a message for you to take time to appreciate and enjoy the sweetness of life. Light the fires of passion in your belly and in your heart. When you are down, you may have to look up for inspiration. You may have to look at your life in a new way and make some sacrifices to gain the treasures that are waiting for you. Are you holding yourself back? Sing and chant and listen to the music of nature. Heal your negative feelings. Remember that in the darkest night, you can see the most stars. The bright scarlet of the macaw. Sorry, I'm going to go outside and beat the weed whacker. The bright scarlet of the macaw burns brightly from a black landscape. Like her, you are always in a state of becoming. And at times, it will feel as if your path is completely obscured. But fear not. Your journey is one of spirit, and the light of your heart's desires can always guide the way. Remember that you are very strong and have all you need to see your journey to its end, even when your trail winds through a mysterious landscape. Embrace the life of a wanderer, finding oceans of joy in the unknown path to the next horizon. Find a different kind of security, one that is deep within your heart, in a place of peace and well-being. It is the treasure of your hero's journey. Oh my gosh, she's so sweet. So yeah, I mean, I'm harassing you about your house, but you have to understand that like everything around us is a reflection of that which is within us. So yes, our treasures do lie within. And I love how it was like winding path, mysterious path. Like I was just laughing because I was thinking about your cluttered house. And mine too at times, you know, I get it. And I just know that it feels so good when we can see our path. So yes, it's a very literal message, but it's a spiritual message as well. And I love that it's number 21 twice. So very interesting there. Flow and passion. We want to let the passion flow. We want to let that stamina and strength flow. We want to let our simple systems that we've set up for us work for us. It said, be a wanderer. Do you realize how little you would want to own if you were an actual wanderer, or if you lived in your converted van or your car, or you were traveling with only one suitcase? You would want to lug around as little as possible. I would probably trade in my purse, because the purse itself is kind of heavy. Like even when it's empty, it's heavy. You know what I mean? It's a good purse. But if I really wanted to lighten my load, you know it, I would get a fanny pack. Uh-oh, here I go again, back on the fanny pack acquisition. All right, let's see what your soul flower is. You got Lady's Slipper connection, which is so beautiful because you have Mother Mary and now you have Lady's Slipper. Really beautiful feminine energy coming in. And then your Andara crystal. Ooh, it's Andarian clear. So this definitely is, to me, a message that you want to clear your space. You want to clear your energy fields. You want to clear the negativity, clear any obstructions from your energy flow. So close your eyes, take a trip through your bodies, through your meridians, through your chakras. Where are the blockages? Can you feel in your body where the energy needs to flow better? Can you feel the energy starting to flow better? So I know it's weird, but don't be like the rest of them, my friend. Do something a little different for you. So Lady Slipper says, when you are feeling weary, exhausted, and disconnected from your earthly pursuits, See, this is a little slothy, tired, demotivated vibe. Something needs to flow better. So when you're feeling exhausted and disconnected and weary, Lady's Slipper can help you restore your soul's connection to your physical body. Yeah, we got to get the energy flowing. She will help infuse your daily life with guidance and intuition directly from the divine source so that you can fully enjoy and participate in life. You can fully inhabit and explore your sensual body, and you can fully walk the path your soul intends. And yeah, be able to walk through your house without tripping on your junk. All right, that's the last time I'm going to harass you. But like, we do want to get into this place of flow, like Ginkgo said, like Passion said, like Mother Mary said, like the message of imploring simple systems in your life. Can you feel your energy increasing just at the idea of inhabiting your body fully and getting the energy flowing so that your eyes can open and you can see clearly and you can have stamina and strength and enjoy your life and have enough energy to participate, inhabit, and explore your life. So I love that so much. And we'll end with your activation from Andarian Clear. And it's just a beautiful, crystal clear, rough glass looking Andarian crystal. Very nice. Place me on your third eye. So you can look at this picture on my Insta at Herb Oracle. And just envision this diamondy crystal glass on your forehead, on your third eye. Place me on your third eye and receive a transmission of the divine light while repeating these words. I am divine light. I am purified. All disharmonious and distracting energies are clear from my being now. I am divine light. I am purified. All disharmonious and distracting energies are clear from my being now. Allow me to dispel all that no longer serves you. I connect you with universal wisdom and can bring great clarity and focus to your mind. Allow divinely inspired ideas and inspirations to channel through you and then act on them. Doing so will bring great abundance in all forms into your life. Whisper your heart's greatest desires. Whisper them into my being and watch the magic unfold into your world. Wow, so this really is a great Friday with you guys. We're all being let known that we need to let go that which no longer serves us. We need to pray and for our desires and what we require, and then open up and allow that energy to flow and watch the magic unfold in your world, because now you have cleared the space energetically and physically, and you have given it a place to reside. And watch the great magic unfold and bring in great abundance of all forms into your life. Dang, these are doozies, aren't they? The first two piles really work together so nicely. We'll see what 17 is bringing in. There's a hummingbird, and it sort of has, it's cute, but like the whole painting is kind of like muted colors, like earthy brown, green. There is light blue. It's like kind of a darker painting. And then even like the back of your Ondarian crystal card, it's a dark colored card. There is like these rainbow streaks going through the center of it, but it's a dark card, and it makes everything look kind of darker. Like even though there's yellow on the ends of these card ends, the 17 and the soul flower have the yellow in them. There's this chunk of darkness and light emerging from the darkness. All right, so let's see if that has anything to do with your reading. Where do we want to start? With a flower whisper? It says, don't judge each day by the harvest you reap, but by the seeds that you plant. Ooh, so good. It's like, don't judge each day by what happened or what you got. But what did you actually do? What seeds did you plant? Get more in that mindset. Get more planting, less harvesting. I mean, you can do both, but I like that perspective, because it's like, why are you just sitting there waiting to see what you get? What did you actually do today? What did you actually offer to the world today? What seeds did you plant for yourself for the future? Your language, hypnotic language, is how slowly ... How slowly, and it's the 10 of diamonds. Let's read it first, and then I'll grab my notes. Okay, so how slowly. When things are rocketing along very fast and you still have a lot of time left in a hypnotherapy session, this pattern can take things down to a more manageable speed. So if you need to slow down the pace, you literally use the phrase, how slowly. How slowly and ecologically will you comfortably breathe as all the change sets in? So it's like, how slowly can I actually speak these words to draw out the podcast for another hour? So how slowly and ecologically will you comfortably breathe as all the change sets in? So kind of it's like, gives you like the feeling like you need to slow down. Let's see. 10 of diamonds is about money, travel, good luck, and positive changes. So the 10 of diamonds is pretty cool. Money, travel, good luck, and positive changes. No complaints yet. All right, let's see what little card you got. Okay, so beside it, you got unplanned time. And there's a little planner book. It has Monday, no plan. Tuesday, no plan. And you're being advised or suggested to plan a week of unplanned time. Isn't that funny? We want you to plan a week of unplanned time. Put the day planner in a drawer and don't look at it. What would happen if you stopped using your calendar altogether? Maybe you'd only remember the things you could humanly remember, and you'd end up forgetting more than half of your busy schedule. And maybe that wouldn't be such a bad thing, to be able to do only what you can naturally remember, instead of having your schedule dictate what your pace should be. Try planning for more unplanned time on a regular basis. So that's hilarious to me, that your hypnotic word is how slowly. Your hypnotic word is suggesting that you slow down. I would say that's from the maybe 52 ways to simplify your life, or escape from the rat race. Anyways, it's telling you to unplan, like quit running around being overly busy. That's not even your natural pace. You could actually slow down. Slow down and plant the seeds that you want to plant. Okay? Slow down if it just seems like you're being rushed and you're being asked to harvest too much, and you're judging your day by what you do harvest. Like you're like, oh my gosh, I only did 12 things today and I should have done 159. I should be doing 159 things every day, right? If you feel like busyness is your validation as a good human, honey, you're my honey too. You can still be a good human even if you just do only what you want to do. Unplan. What are you doing today? I don't know. What are you doing this afternoon? Whatever fuck I want. What are you doing later? Probably taking a nap. What about tonight? We'll see. Right? People are going to wonder what happened to you if you unplan a week, but it could be the best thing you did for yourself. Maybe this weekend you can do that. All right, your botanic whisper is Ylang Ylang, with a message of beauty, attraction, and rare, and a warning to not fall into self-depreciation or negativity. So yeah, I do feel like there's that message for you. Like you, and I do it too sometimes because that's just how my mom is. Like, what'd you do today? You better have checked off that entire list, right? Which is part of being a type A person, and I still am that way because look how much I do. I do a lot. I love doing a lot, but I also have learned to do it at my own natural pace, which is pretty slow, actually. So what I attract to myself vibrates at the same frequency as how I see myself. I choose to see my unique beauty. So this really does feel just like a beautiful suggestion. It takes some time to be unplanned and unstructured and just be with yourself. Slow down enough to see how unique and beautiful you are and how it's so enjoyable to just love your energy. And she's like laying back and like stretch back in your chair now. Crack your neck, right? It's just linger in your beautiful energy. Just linger in who you are. And you attract the beauty that you are. You attract what you are. So slow it down and get to know yourself and really start to choose to see your unique beauty. Now your herb underneath Ylang Ylang, freaking hilarious. It's guarana with a message of stimulate. So just when we were getting ready to take a nap, number 36, stimulate, comes in. Now, I'm not just making this conform to what I think it should be, but I do just want to point out that 3 plus 6 is 9, and 9 is the number of completion. So take it how you want to take it, but maybe, let's see what it says in the book. But it's like maybe this cycle of being overly scheduled could be complete. You can still get a lot of done without having it written down on paper. But it's definitely like a paradox coming in. It's like relax, go slowly, appreciate your beauty. And then guarana comes in and it's like stimulate. An opportunity is presenting itself to you. So understand that you have what you need to take full advantage of it. Ideas and ways to affect change should also come to the surface. The time has gone beyond dreaming or planning and moved into a period of the first actions to make it all happen. Although you will find you are the focal point of a lot going on at the moment, perhaps even taking a leadership role, be mindful not to get too carried away with things or to become arrogant. A new adventure is also close at hand. So yeah, you got a lot going on. Don't get too bossy. Don't get too arrogant, but definitely take advantage of this opportunity. Okay, let's see what the hummingbird, because the hummingbirds are all about going fast. They're like, I have to go over there. I have to go over there. Like, they don't go anywhere slow. But I do notice my hummingbirds sitting on the feeder and taking breaks. Like, they're not always in constant movement. And you got number 1. This is a south card, a red card of the south. And the message is observe. And the painting of this hummingbird is called Border Patrol. A great teaching is in watching your mind process and do nothing at all. Do nothing at all. Okay, good. So we're back to doing nothing at all. I was a little worried there when Guarana stepped up with stimulate. I was like, what? I thought we were going to get to take a nap. Do nothing at all. Be a stalker of the mind. Watch thoughts passing by with no judgment or moral concepts. Right? Your thoughts come in. You just watch them and observe them. You don't judge them. Then they leave. Here comes some more. Just don't attach to any of it. The knack of meditation and the rest of the warrior spirit is to simply watch. For example, to observe this painting, feel the tone of the colors, experience the passion behind the ancient symbols, and move into the spirit from which it was created. Sense the movement of air from the hummingbird's wings and the impeccability of its nature. He is a great warrior, beyond compare, as are you. Hummingbirds are extremely territorial, passionately defending their airspace. Medicine bundles are symbols reminding the owner of proper thought and action. As guardians of our own airspace, we too must exude the passion, grace, and beauty of the hummingbird. So yeah, as you take time to have unplanned time, and you're not going to judge the day, and you're not going to judge your thoughts, and you're not going to judge yourself, you need to take time to just be and watch and observe. How slowly can you be in this moment? And that is a true spiritual warrior. Just by doing nothing, you gather so much strength in that moment. Trust me, I have a lot of downtime. People will be like, how do you have 2 podcasts, a YouTube channel, and you homeschool your kids, and you do this and do that? You'd not believe how much downtime I take in order to do all this. I'm not busy. I'm really never busy. But I get so much done because I don't really plan my time. I just go with what Spirit tells me to do. And I end up doing way more than I ever would if I was in charge. If I was in charge, yeah. So I just let Spirit keep helping me on that. So it is your responsibility to be territorial with your airspace, with what's going on in your head. And your soul flower is self-heal with the message of responsibility. And she says true healing is a journey that engages the whole of your being in a spiraling process of deeper and deeper levels of understanding and self-awareness. Self-heal addresses the special connection between your soul and your body and encourages you to take responsibility for your own personal journey. So if you like being overly scheduled, then you're allowed to be. But if it's really just a little too fast of a pace for you, it's your responsibility to slow down. right? How slowly can you breathe and relax into this now moment so that you can clearly see what you would like to do next, right? You need to be able to enjoy yourself and your body, and not be so busy that you're creating dis-ease. You know, you want to have ease and flow in your life, even if you do want to be stimulated and get a lot done like I do. I love having a ton of projects. I love doing things, but I know that in order for me to do that healthily, I have to do it at a slower pace. That's right for me. So it's your responsibility to figure out what is right for you, the unique person, the unique beauty that you are, that ylang ylang. You want to vibrate at the frequency that's naturally for you. So don't let anyone dictate your pace. Like, it's like if there's somebody behind you on the road who wants to drive real fast, and it's like making you want to drive faster because they're up your ass. You just have to be like, yo, bro, sorry about your luck, but this is the speed that I drive. Like, you're going to have to go along with my pace until you get a chance to pass me. You know what I mean? Like, don't let anyone hurry or rush you. It's your responsibility to set your own pace and your own schedule and your own time. So to end with, you got Ondarian Green Gold, which is a really magnificent piece of crystal. The right side of it's reddish, and the left side of it's reddish, and the right side of it's greenish. And what's amazing is when we look up at the hummingbird, it's like the same color as the hummingbird. If I would rotate this crystal just once to the left and put the green on top and the red at the bottom-ish, it's like the same coloring as a hummingbird head. That's awesome. All right, so here's your activation from Ondarian Green Gold. My cousin is the Gaia Green, and as such, I too bring great abundance into your life. Hold me and allow the feelings of the deepest connection with the divine to awaken your mind-body systems. I will spark your inner creativity, wisdom, and connection to all that is. My gold hue carries the essence of 0 point energy, which travels inward and balances your inner masculine and feminine aspects, the strength of the father and the love of the mother in perfect combination. The time is now for the balance of the masculine and feminine to be restored. Oh my gosh. Well, that's awesome to sort of tie in everything that's being said for your pile number 17. Because if you are just going and doing, that is an imbalance. Like, your masculine energy is like just charging full speed ahead. And your feminine energy, your ylang energy, is coming in to say, hey, let's love ourselves, let's nurture ourselves, let's, slow it down so that there's great balance. And self-heal is talking about balancing your soul and your body and being in charge of that. And that little hummingbird with observe is saying, yeah, sometimes you do have to do nothing at all and be a stalker of your mind and know where you're at. And then, yes, Guarana, then we can stimulate and be inspired and do these great things and bring in this abundance. We'll have lots to harvest and reap, right? But it's like we need to plant the seeds, and we do that in our quiet space. We do that in our 0 point. So we literally need to take unplanned time to just do nothing and observe and breathe and be. It is our own responsibility on our personal journey to do just that. So how slowly can you comfortably breathe as all of the change sets in? Oh my God, I hope you're not driving. If so, wake up, wake up. Na 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 na. I'm going to take a nap. Na 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 na. Anyways, thanks for hanging out. TGIF, yeah. Those were really amazing. Those were all doozies. Maybe next week we'll have to have a quickie one. Like, I'll just pull one card for everybody and have a 2-minute podcast. But I love hanging out with you, and I love that you love it too. And I really do. I wish you a great weekend, whether you do a lot, whether you do a little, whether you clean your house, whether you meditate, whether you, I don't know, do whatever you want to do. Do what you want to do and say what you want to say, yeah. But yeah, definitely tidy up a little bit. Come on and be my light. Come on and lead the way, yeah. Anyways, thanks so much for hanging out with me here at Ho. Thank you, chamomile. Thank you, all the herbs and trees and flower essences that made an appearance. Thank you, Peace, for coming in on Wednesday, or actually maybe it was Thursday, but we got to it and we manifested more peace. That's what we want to do. We want to let go of everything that doesn't serve us, bring in the good vibes, bring in the calmness, bring in the peace, bring in the love, bring in the balance, and you will be surprised how much you still get done from that beautiful, calm, peaceful chamomile place. So on that note, TGIF, have yourself a fabulous weekend. I'll see you again next week. Just to give you something to live for, next week we're going to be hanging out with turmeric, or turmeric if you say it like that, but I say turmeric, and we'll be manifesting more persistence. So on that note, can't stop, won't stop, YOLO baby. Have a great, wonderful, beautiful weekend. So much love to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Do you always have to sing? Yes, bitch. Oh my God, and one more thing real quick. I almost forgot to say congratulations, Ho, Herb Oracle. Today is your 300th podcast. This is episode number 300. I totally forgot to say that at the beginning. Oh well, I said it at the end, and that's good enough. I mean, granted, I could go back and put this at the beginning, but oh well. I'm just not, because you know what? We're just doing things at our own pace, but I do just want to say good job, Herbal Marie. Good job, me. Good job, everybody. Good job, Ho. 300, girl. Wow. We applaud you.